My name is Deepak. I'm from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. Today we have discussed about the most important question of from AK2 at BTech first year from environmental and ecology. Now the unit one of 2 marks and 7 marks question. What are the major segment of environment? Basically environment. Now the second question is what factor contribute to the balance of an ecosystem? Now the third question is what are the some efficiency strategy for raising public awareness about environmental corners? Now the fourth, with the help of flowchart, describe the EIA process. EIA process is basically one type of environmental asset which flow from one place to deliver. Now the fifth is define ecology and ecosystem. What are the biotic and abiotic component of the ecosystem? Basically biotic biotic which means to intake oxygen, abiotic which means does not take oxygen. Now the sixth question is what are the major causes and sequences of deforestation? Deforestation. Basically, deforestation is the one type of cutting of tree are known as deforestation. Now the seventh question is who is the father of ecology in India? Now the eighth question is why are there less the number of organisms at the top of the ecosystem and ecology of pyramid? Basically, this is pyramid. This is also pyramid. This is all. This is all about of unit 1. Now we will proceed from unit 2. 2 marks and 7 marks question from unit 2. With a neat sketch explain how elemental carbon of the cycle in nature. Basically, everything is made up of carbon. Everything is made up of carbon. Carbon. So carbon cycle. This is the carbon cycle. Now the second question is name and explain the various steps carrying out in the nitrogen and sulfur cycle. Discuss the waterborne disease. There are many diseases which are spreaded from water. These are known as waterborne diseases. Now the fourth question is what do you mean by deforestation? Deforestation is basically the cutting of tree. Define the term like natural resource, water resource. Natural resource they are basically available in the earth are known as natural resource. Water resource the resource which are only obtained from the water. Now draw the surface cycle. What is the material cycle? With the help of neat and diagram, giving the suitable example of explain the causes effect of waterborne disease. Now we will proceed from unit 3 of the most important question of ecology and ecosystem. Now the first one is define an air pollution. What are source of air pollutant? What are the effect of human health? State and discuss the various approaches to air pollution control. Now the second is what are the major causes and sequences of deforestation and desertification? Now the third is name different type of pollution, define them. Now the fourth is what do you mean by water pollutant? Discuss. The fifth is what do you mean by water pollution? Discuss the major causes of water treatment with layout of a water treatment plant. This is basically the unit 3. Now we'll proceed from unit 4. 2 marks and 7 marks question for important of ecology and ecosystem of BTech first year. Now the first question is how does the ozone layer protect us? The second question is explain the major air pollutant and their sequences. Define the automatic pollution and discuss its source and impact of the environment. Now the fourth question is short notes on acid rain and clear rain. Now the fifth question is write the solution of paddy straw burning. Also write the resolve effect of environmental of paddy straw burning. Basically, if we harvest our field, they cutted the unwanted things on the field. we can go and burn, but this is not fair. So basically, we have discussed about this question. Now we will proceed from Unit 5 from Environment and Ecology of BTech first year, the most important question for Unit 2 and for 2 marks and 7 marks question. The number one is describe the importance of women education. Explain activity undertaken by NGO. Also write the issues with NGO. Discuss in brief the salient feature of Water Preventive and Control of Pollutant Act 1984. Discuss in brief the salient feature of the air pollution prevents and control the pollutant Act in 1981. Environmental Protection Act 1986. This is a, this is all about the act like environmental act protection, water protection. There are many type of act on this unit, so we can memorize all the acts if you want to get a more marks in your examination. Now, what are the major objective of environmental education? And the last one is discuss all the steps on environmental impact asset assessment done by the hydroelectric power plant. This is basically hydroelectric power plant. The power generated from water are known as hydroelectric power.